So, here I am, with a little bit different approach than usual. Hope you enjoyed this full clear of Mirror Dungeon 2 hard mode solo. We will be doing a Kurokumo Rodion clear, as Update 4 gives her some crazy fun tools both in her ID and her egos. I'll show the first fight fully since, from what I hear, it's a struggle for many. For starting supports, we'll use Chef Ryoshu and LCB Gregor for healing, alongside Spy Sinclair and LCB Mersault for extra 20% damage reduction. 45 sanity acquired. As for health loss, it's not a problem, we have autogenic from our Starlight Tree passive, so we'll be healed up in no time. For your morbid curiosity, this is 19th attempt, and I kid you not, all 18 of them, before this one, has ended on floor 1, because as the boss I have rolled Guido every single time. As for pathing, we have to avoid blunt nodes, and we want to keep as close to being to the middle road as possible. It's the highest chance for the split paths and we need options. And second battle, we have yet another slash node, which is lucky, we get through it without a problem, and continue onward. Needless to say, there is roughly 4 checkmates in Mirror Dungeon 2 hard mode solo runs. One of them obviously, as I said, floor 1 Guido. Really difficult and borderline impossible on a lot of units altogether. Floor 2 is mostly safe, but for Rodion specifically, the Talisman human fight would be a game over because of lack of damage and all of them being resistant to slashing. Floor 3 has ever so threatening K-Corp class 3, and if you haven't fought them, you're lucky. And floor 4, where our final real checkmate, before floor 5 obviously, is the Headless Ictus, the Clapper. It's not impossible to beat, but this creature inflicts so many debuffs. It inflicts Fragile, it inflicts Bind, and inflicts attack power down. All of those things that just make it insanely difficult to get the run going. The general strategy, as you can see, is to hope for abnormality bosses on floor 1 through 3, build up enough resources and be ready for whatever floor 4 brings to you. Luckily so far we have Proceeding Inquisitor, and since Rodion resists slash, it's completely safe for us to just go through it and get our first ego gift easily. Late Bloomer's Tattoo has to be one of the better gifts you can get with how easy it is to stack, especially later on since it's on hit, so AoE egos can proc it multiple times. And on the floor 2 shop Grey Coat. Alright, for everyone who watched some of my solo runs, you already know how insanely powerful Greatcoat is, but to uninitiated, Greatcoat gives heal on Gloom skills and AoE attacks. Probably the strongest healing tool we can get, and to get it so early on is a blessing. I decided to skip Voodoo Doll, since I doubt the secondary effect will ever activate. With the damage output Rodion provides, it's unlikely. And Blade Lineage, Yi Sang's passive, is way more impactful for us in our current state. Additionally, I grabbed G-Corp Autis for some extra help if needed in rerolling runs, and She-Dawn for later if we get Ego Resource Generation gift. Pick a Tula fight won't be a problem, and you can play quite risky due to Greatcoat, providing full heal pretty much guaranteed at the end of the fight, given the fact that we can choose targets to stagger in abnormality fights. So, while we brutalize those little fellas, I ought to ask you all a question. What the fuck? But in all seriousness, I am really happy that since I started creating videos, all of you seem to really enjoy them. please let me know what you think about this format, and if you would like to see more videos like this. They obviously take more time to do, but I hope they are enjoyable so far. As we go forward, we managed to grab Homeward, which alongside Autogenic provide really good recovery from stage to stage, and it should be enough to carry us healing wise through the rest of the run. And right after, N-Corp. Alright guys, this is why we are grateful that Prime Shank is blunt and is AoE. We use it twice and get rid of these enemies. With that done, our floor 2 boss is Ebony Queen Apple, which has to be the easiest encounter we could have asked for.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어. 없으니까 계속 해도
So with the flower composted, we can move on to floor 3, and now with Nebulizer, which is just great and making sure that our poise generation is never problematic. In the rest stop, we grab Ting Tang Honglu, LCB Faust, and LCB Ishmael for extra damage, situational coin full of power, and occasional defense down on enemies. Right after we get a couple of nice events. Here I did kind of a misplay since I refused lowest star gift from Bluish Star, purely because I fucked up. Then I failed to get yet another eager gift, but since it was Rapture based, I'm not too worried about it. And as long as we can skip encounters, that's a win. With that, another slash node, another murder fiesta, and topping it off with another event that was just meh. And we're already at boss from floor 3 and we have abnormality fight, that's my Gloopa. Alright, so sometimes you'll just be stuck in a situation like that in this type of runs. And our only way out of this is just to manifest our real-life sanity into the game and go batshit insane with distortion. Not much we could have done else, Glue produces your sanity. So, we distort a couple of times, and we make sure to move forward. And so, with 4th Match Flame fully depleting our carefully gathered RAF resources, we're left hoping that our floor 4 boss is not one of the checkmates. Thankfully, right after going empty on resources, we get Ziplighter, which must be the best resource generating eco gift for solo runs. As for our shop, it was really top choice. Prejudice will give us even more sustainability. But as I said before, we have got enough healing and commemorative coin. It's just the gift that can get us from even the worst situations after all. Wound Cleavage boosting our bleed out from skill free. Milepost of survival. A bit late, but neat. Following another quick Pekatula sweep, and we're storming through floor 4 so far. It's almost boss time, and with the amount of luck we had so far, I'm fearless. Well, a forced blunt node. Repeat our N-Corp strategy with a subtle Rhyme Shank spam and move forward. Obviously at this point we have to think up what will we do on floor 5 boss. Realistically, I think the most feasible bosses has to be Drifting Fox or Chromer. However, Centipede would also be doable. My 4 empties is not completely out of the question, but Bull is a run and go.
역시 모르네.
Oh, Pierce boss. I don't fuck. Okay, so guys, remember when I said commemorative coin can get us from even the worst situations after all? This is the worst situation, and it furtherly solidifies how strong commemorative coin is in any type of run. With the fish burned, we grab Iron Stake that has been haunting us for past 3 ego selection choices. From shop we get the Child Within Flask, and after some consideration, pure greed on my side, I grabbed Self-Neglect passive from She Heathcliff for those 4th match flame spam turns in case we end up on my form empties. It could become crucial. Floor 5, the final stretch, and some stress got me. I forgot to heal Sanity for Rodion. Thankfully we have an event note for a starter. Voracious Hammer, I can't really complain, but hey, a gift is a gift. Another gift, this one's actually really good. More poise is not what we needed, but at least it does something. And would you look at that, triple gift in a row. Forgetting to heal Rodion went completely unpunished, as Glimpse of Earnestness just heals her up to 15 sanity, just on events alone. With smokes and wires to help our lacking bleed synergies, and a slash elite node ahead, we barge in and dice through them with no problem. We grab portable battery socket, and final node before boss stands before us. And you must be wondering, why did I resort to using ego on a slash node? Short answer? I couldn't actually clear it. They were doing too much damage, and at this point I decided to play risky and just go forward. In the final shop we managed to get a Eclipse of Scarlet Moths, top up all our units just to have higher team spirits, and proceed with our final battle of the run. Enjoy.
뜨거운 불꽃이 마음을 녹일 수 있다. 뜨거운 불꽃이 마음을 녹일 수 있다면 나는 맛을 있는 편이 좋은데 나는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데 나는 맛은 있는
편이 좋은데.
그래도 언제나 초라할 수는 없으니까. 그래도 언제나 초라할 수는 없으니까.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보. 그렇게 무르순한 쌤들아. 둘다 조각이었어. 계속해도 돼. 그만큼
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
그렇게 무르순한 너? 무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이 됐어.
역시 모르네. 역시
Once again,
내가
thank
못
you so
빼는 건
much for your
없어.
support. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and let me know what do you think of the format of this video. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one.